Let's go. Today we're going to finish off the work that we started yesterday because, we kind of just did the thing. So click on here, your teams, then go to your domains, and then click on the kitchen, and then go to salad because we made pancakes. We didn't finish our salad. So that should open up a Word document. You can download said document so it will look like this, right? So what we did yesterday was just getting everything combined and getting ready to serve. And now we got 16 more lines left. But before we do that, right, let's look at here our winter lushootseed on Flipgrid, right? So if you go to Flipgrid and insert this, you can access these. So that being said, you guys did some excellent work. So just say you want to make some pancakes, and you just click on this right here and just watch what is on there. I did not enable audio, so let me just share sound. And then you'll hear my lovely voice. Ahoy, chad qui pancuk. Safo dali shed. Da cho koi quad tea. So as you can tell, you can do the pancakes. Now you have to do two things. One, you need to have this open, and then two, you need to have this part open and look at pancakes, right? And then you'll find that you'll have both. You'll see it written, and you'll also see it's being said or read. So tohoyu chud kui pancakes, or pancake, however you want to say that. All right. That's the awesome thing about the Flipgrid, right? But also we'll have so you'll have access to about 15.6 hours of language talk. You'll actually hear our speech. So you can make pancakes, make spaghetti, make a cup of coffee, make some mush. But we also have on our weekends, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or any administration days gets covered by the conversation days. So as you can tell on this one, there's a bunch more responses, and you can respond on how many you want. So you just click on the basic thing. And sorry for being real quick. And then you'll see comments on that. So you're supposed to put your comments here and respond to that person on what they're talking about. You'll make a video. I'm gonna go ahead and back off from this because I can't have both mine and yours running at the same time. But you see, she has one here, and someone responded to her. And she said, Chad quads, ok, all Sahel, where did you go? And then here,
my wife. Duf all tia all.
So again, it's quite awesome, quite amazing. And then she can actually watch hers off from that. So you'll see this one has 3 responses. This one has 1 response. This one has 2 responses. This one has 3 responses. All right. That's how that kind of works. And again, we have conversation, and then we have our domains. So I'm going to say domains because they're language activities. They're activities you do in the language that you'll do step by step by step. And you'll see in some of these, I will have actual step-by-step processes. And I think it is in brushing teeth. Right here is all of it in lushootseed, right? Those are the every steps you'll take to brush your teeth. And then you'll see the videos responding to that. So you're going side by side so you
Yeah,
can
let's say what test.
say
I'm
and
gonna go over
speak at the same time,
brushing teeth.
right? So thus is our flip grid. So let's continue on where we left off yesterday. Did you want to go through and say it all at once? Or you want me to say it all at once and then you go next?
It doesn't matter. We are at the salad, yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I was on the mush. Let's see. Sandwich. Oh, that's why. Because it has the loot. I was gonna fix that too, but I didn't. Mhm. Okay. Sa Ashed Bos Asha Qui lettuce Dachu Kaskasi Dachu Shagak Was no, it's no, it's was Qui apples Dachu Qui Quad Qui Tilak so Padalik
This is my time.
Dihak, post ursa qui lettuce. 4 leaves of lettuce. Dacho kaskasi, 1 cucumber. Right? Dacho shagak, 1 carrot. Chach was qui apples. I have the apple. Dacho quit quad quit hold up. Strawberries. 1 cup of strawberries. Suf had alits. Suf padalits. Seeds.
Okay.
Quabe deleted.
Deletion.
You can say quadada, you can say quadada. Northern lushootseed says quadada. Now we also switch out the yuff, right? This yuff right here for a t, right? You just put a schwa there, and this is one of them jobbies right there. Put that right there, and then just grab a schwa, stick it there, and say t, right? Badad shafi suyu et feet ali shaf bachash al taqweb dali khirali.
Guarda Chati Tilio E.T. Sheets Ali Chah Bachash Alta Quabe Dalitha Dali.
So important things to note: Feech Ali, cutting board. Quabe Dali Lid Ali, countertop. Right? Filiu, serving bowl. Right? Bachesh is set down or put it down. So put blank on the countertop. So that's kinda ish. Quadada or quadada is take, right? So that's how that word verbiage breaks down. Quadada chud ti bus usha ata lettuce chow 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 chowfa tsagwada chowfa tsagwada cha Leech Ida. Let's break that down a little bit. Off, off, alpha, alpha, agwada, agada, odd, odd, agwada, leech, eid, ow, leech, all right. Quadrada chetibus chosa ataletis chafa aguada chafa leech ida.
Quadrada chetibus usha ataletis chawa chagwada chagwa ki
Die hot. Very difficult to say right off the get-go. Sometimes you gotta break it down. Do a little breakdown. Doug Chud Altasiliu
Dog washer Altasiliu
Quadada Chud T Cussy Chafa Hlu Quod Chafa Flitch Ida.
Quadrada chati as chahwe shogodo chahwe heat ido.
Hey, die hot. Dougwish off shop alta Iliu.
Dagwa cha alta silio.
Hey, die hot. Just now noticed that you guys couldn't see my lips when I was talking.
And it's kind of small. Can you make it a little bit bigger? I mean, I could look at mine, but I'd be looking like this. There we go.
All right. So Quadada Chati Shagak Chafa Aguada Chafa Lich Ida.
Wada do cha ti shagak chaha aguido chaha heach ido.
Die hard. Very good. Dogwish out. Chud. Alta Siliu.
Dagwisha cha alta silio.
Die hard. Aguada. Chud. T. Apples. Chafa. Lich. Ida.
Agua do chaff tea apples. Chava tihido.
Dogwish of Cha Atasiliu.
Dagwisha cha alta silio.
Quadada Chud T Ilak Chafa Aguada Chafa Lich Ida.
Quada do chad ti ilik chafa. Agua do chafa. Ti ido.
Okay, so a couple of things that came up, and I wanted to tell you this because it is not I take the strawberries,
Uh-huh.
right? It's not I take because it's Chuck, not Chud. Chud
Yeah.
is I or me. Chuck is you.
Okay.
You. So what this is doing, it is saying you grab the strawberries. You wash them and you cut them. Okay? That's
Okay.
the chafa.
Chafa.
So to replace that for I, it would be chud.
Cha.
Chud.
I get it. Yeah. Makes sense.
So chafa, chudda. Chafa, chudda. So those two are replaceable for one or the other. So if you want to say I'm cutting the things versus you cut the things, that's what you'll replace. You'll replace chop and you'll replace chud. You'll replace the chop with chud.
Chud.
Now, if intense, you want to add a name, a proper noun, right? You put name and E, right? You will replace this one here with the chuff part. So if I was going to say Quatlada Ermina T Ilak Chafa Aguada Chapa, klitch it up. That is your name, Ermina.
Okay.
Ermina, take the strawberries, wash them, and then cut them up. That's where you would put the proper noun, right?
Okay. Okay.
And then because it is you, I'm telling you to do something. It's not me. It's not chudda, because chudda will be if I'm doing something, right? But because it's still chapa, it's still you doing that action. So you will do that action.
Yeah.
Ermina, you grab them, you wash them, right? That's what the chapa is.
Chuff.
And that's what happens if you put somebody's name in that placeholder. The placeholders are the chud words. Chud,
Right.
chop, chalup, or thee. That's that barred L. Those are the proper those are the chud words. Chud.
Okay.
Right. So those can get replaced even with proper nouns. Proper nouns. Sweeter deal, sweeter deal.
Hell.
Dagwisha, cha, alta tiliu.
Agusha. Chuff. Alta. Cereal.
You put them into the serving bowl. Quashada, chaf tea, suf pud alich. Alta. All right, let's break that down because I'm having some difficulties. Quashada, chud tea. I'm pretty sure it's sup instead of such. Such
Such.
pud
So.
ali ts.
Ali. Sahpad Ali. Quats. So suff, like it's almost like the W is silent. We're just saying suff.
There we go.
SEX. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. Don't forget to make that on there. South. So if it is just X, the X by itself, it goes.
So.
Now, because it's moving from the X wedge, because you're going soft, right? Quasheda, chapti, saf, pud, alik, saf, padalik, alta ciliu.
Quarada chuff tea so paraleko alti cilio.
It could be sus. Sus pud alik. Let me see here. What did we have up here? No, it's sup. It says sup here. So that means it's sup down there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's stuff up there, it's stuff down here.
Okay.
All odd cha t zabid zabid.
Bal the chuff t zabid.
Hi, Ashled Atahat Zabid.
I ahead chuff ata hash zabid.
Now you eat the good salad. Ashalil. It is healthy.
As ali el.
Oh yeah. Chad.
Oh yeah.
Aha. Aha. So anytime you put the saf, right? You see saf on things. Saf is by means of. Yeah. So saf quib dalishid countertop, right? It is where you put your food to prepare it, right? So that's how
Right.
saf quib dalishid. Cool beans.
Cool beans. Woohoo! Okay, so shall I start?
If you want.
The whole thing. I think I should try it.
All right.
My whole goal is to actually be visually seeing what I'm saying, because sometimes, like when I first started learning, I felt like sometimes if you see one word, you keep saying that word and it's not necessarily that particular word. So for me, that's a good practice. Yeah. Quaib dalished, food preparation. Quara do, oh, see, there you go. Quara chofti sali siliu iti hitali chafbachash alta quib dalishidali. Quara do chadtibos osha ataletas chafa aguado chafa taste edo dagwa show chaf alta siliu quarado chadti kaskasi oh no chafa shug wado chafa hates it all. Dog was shuff chuff alta tiliu quadado chuff tea shag no shagak chuffa Taguado chafa te hates ado dagwa show cha alta tiliu cha taguado chaf the apples chafa hates ido dagwa chuff alti tiliu quadado chadti elek chafa aguado chafa Shades Edo. Dagwashaf Chad Alta Tilio. Quadado Chad T so had Alec Art. Wait too far. I think. Oh, was it done? Baladov Chuff T Zabid. Hey, Ashid Chaf Atahashda Zabid. Ashaliel. Oya check.
Hey, die hard. Very good, very good.
Didn't run away.
Wave deleted.
Yeah,
Quadded,
waved. I should.
quadada, chop, t, silu, yup, t, lich, ali, chafa, bachish, alta, quave dali, quadada, chanti, bos, chosha, uta, lettuce, chafa, aguado, chafa, lich, ida, dogwe shaf, alta tsiliu, quashada, ti kaskasi, chafa, lu koda, chafa, lich, ida, dogwe shaf, alta tsiliu, quadada, chantishaga, chafa, aguada, chafa, lich, ida, dogwe shaf, altisiliu, aguada, chaf, ti apples, chafa, lich, ida, dogwe shaf, altitsiliu, wadada, chaf, ti tilak, chafa, aguada, chafa, lich, ida, dogwe shaf, altitsiliu, quashada, chaf, ti safatabalitz, alta tsiliu, bal ada, chaf, ti zabi. Hi, asleda. Hi, asled chaf, ti hat zabi. Ashili il. Oh yeah. Hey. So I guess we'll put this on Flipgrid and we'll call it a day because there's no one else here to pick on. And I don't want to pick on you and make a bunch of work while no one's here.
Oh, well, and then they'll go, we got all that work to do. No, just kidding. But no, it's a good thing. And I guess if anybody's watching that's learning lushootseed, don't worry, you'll get it. It takes time. All of a sudden the light comes on, which it did for me. It took 2 terms before the light came on, but it does come on the more you use it, and Flipgrid helps.
5 years.
Well, I don't know what my issue is. You had 5 years. I don't know. I don't know. Like
You're
I said,
doing great.
Oh, I think I heard it when I was a kid. That's why I kind of, all of a sudden, boom, the light comes on, you know. Because Mary and I used to make up our own little language when we were kids. I think it was actually lushootseed we were, speaking. I don't know. It was so long ago. We were kids. So yeah, I'm grateful for your class and your knowledge. Like I said, this is to me, this class is the easiest way to learn. And the other class is a little, everything's abrupt, So, if you're first learning, this is a place to start.
Right. Well, I like it also. I really don't want to push everybody away like some of the other people who do like other classes, and they're like, you got to do this, that, and the other thing. You got to say it right. You got to pronounce it over and over and over and over and over again. Nah, dude, that's just too hard on the newbies. Let them make their mistakes. Let them grow. Let them grow into what they are. I mean, you hear me. I'm gonna try to say it right because I'm gonna try to say it right. You don't have to say it at my level because I've been doing this research for about 10 years now. I've been working on the language for about 10 years now. And I've been teaching for 7 years. So you don't have to be up to my level. You don't have to. No. You just got to use your language. You just got to figure out how you're going to use it. And just like on the flip grade, you can start off with brushing your teeth, right? And then once you're brushing your teeth, no one can tell you you're saying your language wrong, because when you have something in your mouth and you're trying to talk with something in your mouth, it don't matter as long as you're using your language, right? You have the power to control your language. Use your language.
Yeah. And when I would just sit and do the sounds like, and just practice that. And it almost sounded like a rap song, but after a while, then when those things run together, you're like, oh, I can do this. So that's how I did. I and my partner, he'd go, what are you doing? I go, practicing my sounds. Come here, let me see if I'm spitting on you, then I'm doing it right. No.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't become an Olympian athlete overnight. Seriously, you gotta train your muscles. And right now, as much as I can use my language, I have to like really stop, slow down, and let my throats relax, because it's a different set of muscles. I mean, I've been working on my lushootseed muscles for like I said, 10 years. And of course, mine's gonna sound a lot better than some of the other people's out there because they haven't been using the language. If you don't use the language daily, you don't use your language in conversations, it's gonna turn out all funky because you're gonna overanalyze and over dialect and say chapa, right? You're gonna slow down and say it correctly and perfect when even we don't do that in English, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, seriously, if we try to do that in English all the time, because American English is definitely all messed up. We will have, we wouldn't have any other dialects outside of whatever that perfect language is. There is no perfect language.
No.
Blow your guys' minds out of that one. There's no perfect language. You go from Texas to even Georgia, they'll have different talk. You go from Georgia to New York, you'll completely hear different talk. You go from New York to California, or from Oregon to California, or even Oregon to Washington. So I go down to Oregon every once in a while, and I hear them go, oh, you're from Washington. Dude, where's the Washington? Where's the R?
And then
Washington.
Well, for me, one of the things I learned too was after living in Hawaii, they had they had Japanese, Chinese, Hawaiian, Filipino. So none of them spoke the same language. That's how Pidgin was born. So it's a broken language, that blended all four of those together so they could communicate with each other in the sugarcane fields. I found that very interesting too. So Also, having had music, vocal training, learning those new sounds is just another thing you do with your muscles. You don't just jump up in the morning and go running. You have to stretch, you have to practice and stretch. So it doesn't happen overnight, but one day you'll go, oh my God, I get it. That's what I like about this. Thank you so much, James.
Oh,
Have
thank
a
you.
wonderful
Thank
day.
you for coming to class. I mean, I was getting worried there for a second. No one's going to show up.
Oh, well, I was here way early. And then I said, oh, I got to go do something. And then I came, oh my God, I'm going to miss class. But no, I try to come to class every time, but I let you know in advance that I can't be here. But it's important to me. Showing up is half the battle. Suit
Right.
up and show up, and you might learn something new. Thank you.
All right, with that being said, thank you guys for coming. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your buddies. Lushootseed. Boy.
Take cake to boot. Ciao.